Okay, so we're gonna start by just settling down and getting into a comfortable position. Can be sitting or lying down, or you can stand in a comfortable position. Don't be driving or operating any machinery. Just be in a position where you can settle down into your body. You might feel what sensations you can feel inside the body, on the skin, through muscles in your arms and legs, shoulders and hips, through the neck, down through the chest, through the abdomen, through the nervous system. And as you bring your awareness to each of these parts of the body, you feel each of them relax, soften. Then we're going to sink down further, deeper, beneath the image of the body, beneath the mind and all the images, all the memories that we keep there, sinking down like you're falling down slowly, softly through an infinite space. And without even realizing that you've landed, you find yourself standing and as you look around, you find yourself in a square of an old town, an old city, a city that's been standing for hundreds of years. And it still has a rich, vibrant, living quality to it. You can feel it in the stones under your feet and in the air surrounding you. Maybe you feel a gentle breeze bringing that vibrant energy through you into your body. Now you might wonder what you're doing here and why you're here. So looking around, you choose a direction and follow one of the streets leading away from the square, walking stone and wooden buildings, old architecture on all sides. And although you've never been in this city before, there's something familiar about the layout, the shops, the houses. So you feel at ease. So at ease that you didn't at first think to check if you brought anything with you. And suddenly you think to yourself, to check, have I got my phone? Have I got my wallet? And stopping outside one of these shops that feels familiar, you search yourself for your phone and wallet, but realize you didn't remember to bring them with you. But as you're looking, you find that you're carrying a bunch of keys. Keys of all different sizes, all different shapes, different metals. Why do you have this bunch of keys? Why are you carrying these keys to places that you've never been? Rooms that you've never been to? Buildings that you've never seen? And just as you think you might ask someone, you realize, although the city feels so alive, although the lights are on, the shops seem like they should be open, there's no one around, and all the doors are closed. But having so many keys means that there are that many places that you, and at this moment only you, can open. If only you can find which locks they fit into. And since you're here, you may as well take a walk, have a look around, and find out just what things can be discovered when you try out the keys that you find yourself with. So continuing down the road, past all manner of buildings, casually looking through windows, seeing what's around. There's really nothing to think about, nothing to decide, nothing to consider. Just walking down this road, this beautiful old road, taking turns where you feel like it, into alleys, onto whichever roads feel appealing, looking up, looking down, around. Enjoying the scenery, the style, the atmosphere. Until you see a door that feels even more familiar. A specific door on the side of the road. A door that calls out to you as if you're magnetically drawn to this one door among all the others. And taking out the keys, looking through the keys, it's so clear which key fits the door. It's clear from the outset that you have one of the keys. You have the key for this door amongst the keys. That one of the keys you hold is the key for this door. And you feel so sure that you feel no rush, no urgency. And take a moment to observe the door, admire the door. Not only the way it looks, but the way it makes you feel, where and how it resonates through your whole body, what kinds of memories or impressions it stirs up inside you. any design features or motifs that stand out. Now unlocking the door, opening the door, it opens into a corridor. And making your way along the corridor, maybe some of the doors in this corridor might also call out to you. But for the moment we're heading down to the end, where you can see a staircase leading up. Heading up the stairs curve in a spiral, spiraling upward. So you can't quite see where they lead or what might be at the other end. And they continue for longer than you would have expected, higher than you would have expected. But you continue up until you emerge in a circular room with windows on all sides, where you can see out across the city, far into the distance. And you can see that you're in a tall, narrow tower. You can take a moment to look out across the city, look out all sides, any sides, whichever direction takes your fancy. Doesn't really matter which direction. You can look in each direction. And as you're looking, you can gently observe inside yourself at the same time. How your feeling and your body respond to the things that you see out there in the distance. And as you're looking, you notice at least a few other buildings that give you a sense of meaning, a sense of purpose. Places that, although you don't know why, you know you need to visit sooner or later and unlock what's hidden inside them. But for now, we can just look out at the city, the landscape as a whole. and enjoy the view and enjoy the sense of possibility at what we can do in this wide open landscape. The infinite variety of possibilities, all the different streets and alleyways and buildings, and eventually the people, the life in the city. And if you like, you can spend some time now, take some time to walk through the city to one of the buildings that you've seen from the tower, or to enjoy the view. Or you can return to your body, return to the space that you started in, return to your senses. And know that you can come back anytime to continue exploring, to unlock new spaces and see what you might find.